What is it?
Knuckles is getting ahead. I need to kick his ass.
Oh, thanks. Speaking of Knuckles, if we're going off a Japanese version, why is it that Sonic, Knuckles, and Fang show up in like severed head form?
Cause why not?
Probably.
Sonic Chaos came out before this. Yes.
Cuts off 3 people's random heads.
Well, not like actual severed heads, just like plaques.
Hold on,
Just to
Sonic
clarify.
Chaos came out after this?
No,
or
I'm asking
before?
if this came out after Sonic Chaos, because that's the only way it would make sense.
I think it did, actually.
I'm hoping, because Fang was in there, and you can get a
I don't
Fang
know.
thing in here. And since they were both on the Game Gear, I'm guessing they would just, throw in that little thing.
Yeah, I think Tales of Adventure was one of like the last games for the Game Gear, actually.
There weren't that many Game Gear games, were there?
There weren't that many, actually. Let me check. That was... See, the Game Gear combined with the Saturn really kind of destroyed Nintendo a lot of the time.
You mean Sega?
Wait, what?
I mean Sega.
The
I'm about to say
Game
what?
Gear- The Game Gear and the Saturn were so successful they destroyed Nintendo.
Forever.
That's what happened in the alternate universe. In that universe, Mario actually had a gritty reboot for one of their characters, just like Shadow the Hedgehog.
They gave Wario a gritty reboot.
No, they gave
No, it was
Yoshi one.
Yoshi.
They gave Yoshi
Yes,
one.
you're
Both
actually
of them
getting
did the exact same thing.
Yes, that's what I was referencing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why I
Mortal
need to
conflict.
access the
Or minor conflict.
Yep. I actually have
VG
the
Cast.
first 3. I actually have the first 3 Mortal Kombat games on my Mega Drive.
No, I don't.
I have the first 3 Mortal Kombat games. I have every single Sonic the Hedgehog game that was on the Mega Drive. I didn't have the CD attachment, so no Sonic CD. I didn't play that until it was released onto the...
Why do you call it the Mega Drive?
Because-
It's called the Mega Drive or Genesis.
It's
Same
because
thing.
the Mega Drive. It's because it's called the Mega Drive everywhere else in the world except the United States. Because the United States has to be unique.
I don't know shit. Why is
Because they have to be
America.
unique. We're the only ones, we're one of the only ones in the world that drive on the left side. That drive on the opposite side of the road, Travis.
Hey, you think the Egg Genesis in 06 would be called something different?
The Egg Genesis.
Remember?
Oh right, I forgot
Egg
about
Mega
that.
Drive.
I prefer calling it the Genesis.
I like Mega Drive.
For me, it's pretty much whatever slips out.
Yeah, I mean they're both the same.
Because pretty much
Also,
the people I watch
speaking of-
usually call them the Mega Drive since you're in Europe, so whatever sticks at the time.
Yeah.
Also, Daniel, are you still even here?
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
still
sure
here.
here. If
I'm
you fell
just-
asleep,
Man,
I'm
you're
pretty sure we
talking
just.
a lot, Daniel.
Huh?
You should
What?
quiet down, little Daniel. You're talking a bit too much, I think.
Sorry.
Joe,
I
one
just
thing
like
about
emphasizing these vocal cords.
Emphasize the vocal cords.
one thing about this, make sure like you just click one thing on the Google Hangout every once in a while because I think it's like if you're inactive for like I think it's like 3 hours or so, or it starts to mess up or something.
I'm trying to click something. It's not the
So I'll
best
just
time to
mute
click
and
something.
unmute the microphone every once in a while.
Ah.
Okay, for the Game Gear,
Shoot
there
my
were
hammer.
363 games total for it.
Not that much at all, really.
That's a bit more than I expected.
Well, yeah, I mean, they were competing with the Game Boy, so they had to have some. I mean, heck, the Dreamcast didn't have many games, but the games it did have for the exclusives, they were great. And they
Yeah.
didn't appear on any other console until way later on. I mean, you got Jet Set Radio, you have the first two Crazy Taxi games, the first Soul Calibur game, you have Resident Evil Code Veronica, which is probably one of the best ones, and the Dreamcast version of Code Veronica is still the best received version of that game out of them all. It got like a 9.2. You got Shenmue, you got Shenmue 3, the first two
Shenmue 3? Since when?
Shenmue and Shenmue 2. Shenmue 3 was secretly developed and released But unfortunately, the game died, so they destroyed all copies of it before they destroyed all copies of it before people would get their hopes up because they didn't believe in the Dreamcast enough. I actually had a Dreamcast, okay? So
Yeah,
I
so-
supported Sega.
Yeah, so
I
did I. That's like my first. I think that was my first Sega system actually.
My first Sega system was the Mega Drive, and then I skipped the Saturn, so I wasn't betrayed by Sega at all.
What's
I
this?
skipped the Saturn.
Bad Sega game. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bad Sega system? The hell's that? No, and then it goes with the whole thing with like how, take for example, Sonic Extreme, how it was canceled for that. Whenever I see anything like comments
Sonic Lost
when talking about, yeah, no, I see people going, oh wow, they're copying,
Mario
copying,
Galaxy.
yeah, they're copying Mario Galaxy, and then I'm like, ha, you didn't know about Sonic Extreme.
I think
It
when
doesn't
Colors
even
came
look
out,
that
I
much
heard.
like Mario Galaxy.
Wait, what, Travis?
Oh, I was about to say, some people were complaining about Sonic Colors, how Sonic like going in space or something. How it's
My,
Everyone
that's-
going in space.
that's the most retarded.
because they were like comparing it to Galaxy.
That's the most retarded thing ever because Sonic's gone into space way before. Sonic went
Mario.
to space. Sonic
Well,
went to-
Mario did go into space in Mario Land.
Yeah, I know,
But that was
Sonic-
land. Sonic
was
went to
land.
space like in. Did he go in
Sonic
one?
2.
Yeah, Sonic 2 wasn't Sonic 1.
Yeah, Sonic 1 he went to Scrap Brain Zone, but then Sonic 2 he went into space.
Yeah. Like every other game after that went to space.
Yeah, pretty much. Except for
Must
Sonic.
resist Portal 2 reference.
Except for Sonic 3, the standalone cartridge, it technically, for that cartridge, it technically ended when the Death Egg was launching.
Yeah.
The Death Egg was launching, but that ending never apparently happened if you connect in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
You gotta slap in the
so-
true ending.
Yeah, you gotta slap in the true ending, which kind of has
I have
a,
to go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
kind of has a,
Yeah, be right back.
kind of has a pussier boss than when compared to Big Arm.
Huh.
God, fuck Big Arm. I've still not beaten him. He's still killing me.
Oh shit! I can break walls with a hammer.
So friendly.
I did
though.
not plan for that.
No, he's not. He's the like. This is the one thing. If you think about it, out of all of Eggman / Robotnik's robots, there's only been one robot that's ever gotten Sonic out of his supersonic form. And that was Big Arm.
Yeah.
It's the only one that has ever done it. All the other ones, they just didn't. I mean, you can say like, oh, his
God,
machine
Mount Poly.
in. Oh God.
Fucking hate Mount Poly.
You could say like his machine at the beginning of Sonic
Unleashed.
managed to do it, but at the same time you also have to remember that for Sonic Unleashed he wasn't actually controlling that, like it wasn't like a boss or anything. Big Arm on the other hand could grab you while you were supersonic, slam you down and cause you to lose all your rings, which lost both your supersonic form and a lot of your rings to where, oh shit, I'm kind of screwed, better grab these rings before Big Arm decides to kill me. Because honestly, fuck Big Arm. I like a challenge, but come on.
I like a challenge, not a whooping.
Okay,
I
I'm
know.
back.
That was fast.
I know. I love a challenge, not a whooping. Oh God. That's
What are you
Big
guys
Arm.
talking about?
We're talking about Big Arm pretty much whoops Supersonic's ass.
It's the only
Yeah.
it's the only Eggman robot that's ever actually gotten Sonic out of his supersonic form. Like ever.
Maybe Eggman just forgot.
Freaking Eggman just forgot.
Well,
I wouldn't be
remember.
surprised.
Well, remember, technically, if you go based on how it is, when you get the true ending for it, Sonic and Sonic 3 and Knuckles never fights Big Arm.
Ah.
He never fights Big Arm, so the only one who fought it was Knuckles, and Knuckles version of Big Arm was just a joke. That was just a joke.
Just shows you how much stronger Knuckles is.
No, it's even stupider if you were Hyper Knuckles, because if you were Hyper Knuckles, you just bounce off of Big Arm and it makes the spring noise.
Meh.
So pretty much Eggman never knew that he could stop Supersonic by having Big Arm, but unfortunately, nope, that's not the case.
It's quite bad.
Don't
I
worry,
know.
Knuckles will save the day.
Do you remember where to go here, Travis?
I believe so. I'm going the right way right now, right? I got the super glove.
Jeez. Okay, yeah. I'm
Yeah, we're
pretty
kind of using
sure you are.
FAQ for this playthrough, being last time we played, we kind of got a bit confused of where to go.
Yeah, by the time
Yeah,
that
understatement of the century. Yeah.
Understatement,
Yeah.
yeah.
by the time that
Just-
stream ended, it was about 2 o'clock.
And I guess progress was made. We didn't exactly know.
Define progress.
Not being in Mount Poly forever.
Yeah, I know.
That's
then
progress in
no,
my
it
eyes.
wasn't. There was no progress.
Yeah, somehow you managed to make it out of Mount Poly. We still never figured that out.
No, I had to go through a
Yeah,
lake
I've-
into Mount Poly Part 2. I'm saying it wrong. I think it's Poly Mountain. I'm saying it wrong. I'm saying it backwards. I don't care.
You do what you want.
Yep, do what I want. Now we fight the first boss of Tails' Adventure, Speedy. Or I think it's like the
His
second in
actual
command.
name.
Yeah, his actual
Hold on.
name is Speedy.
So you're fighting.
That's creative.
So you're fighting the Flash's sidekick.
Yep. It's a bird. The only reason I know this is because in the Archie comics, the Sonic Universe thing, the little separate thing they have from the main story, they did a Tails Adventure thing where he came back to the island, and I guess the Battle Cuckoo Army have some kind of vendetta against Tails because he can fly with his freakish 2 tails, and they believe only birds should fly in the skies and stuff like that.
How do they explain?
Now you even want to take over the island.
Also,
want the
that
Chaos Emeralds.
apparently the Babylon Rogues were apparently part of the Battle Cuckoo Army.
Okay, that one I could actually see with how they are, because they're
Yeah.
dicks. I hate them. They are.
Babylon Rogues.
I freaking hate them.
Yeah.
Like they're cool and everything to use in the Rider games, but
Personality-wise,
they're
they're
dicks.
dicks.
Yeah. Personality-wise,
Just put me
Yeah,
down!
their personality sucked, but their character design, like, the way they were, like, just their character design, not including personality, was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, Joe, to answer your question, the whole reason why
Oh, fuck,
is
I
because
forgot Knuckles.
I can see how this could take place before Sonic met Tails, because perhaps like how it says like this is the resting area of the Chaos Emeralds. After
Yeah.
they were all found, they went into the special stages.
But why
So, I
do they
mean-
want to take over? Oh, to get the Chaos Emeralds. That kind of makes sense. I didn't even think about that.
You know what's funny? Just
What?
now realized. The Battle
Huh.
Cuckoo Army's here to collect Chaos Emeralds. Speedy just gave me a Chaos Emerald.
You just realized that now?
No, I'm just pointing it out to the audience.
Ah. Yeah, it's kind of backwards.
Kind of fucking stupid.
Well, we know
You have
what
defeated me up this mountain while I was trying to destroy you. Here, take this
have a Chaos Emerald.
Here, you earned it, I guess.
Whoops, I dropped the lift key.
Oh god.
I think I made that reference last time, too. Like,
I
not
think you-
the last thing today, but the
Last time we
failed
played through.
time.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you did, actually.
I did. Seriously, though, he looks like a green woody woodpecker.
The guy in FAQ thought of him for a second like being the dynamite. What is this?
Really?
He said he might
This
be,
is the helmet,
probably.
okay? Got a
The
helmet
helmet
now.
is adorable.
The helmet is
The helmet
adorable.
is a.
It,
it's
it,
adorable.
it does what you think,
What am
but
I
it doesn't do it how you think. Tails covers himself in a giant helmet.
What?
It's like a blanket.
So, yeah, pretty much like a blanket.
Also, I am quite a little bit behind on the stream.
I don't think this is right. Am I going the right way for Knuckles?
You have to just like go through the stage normally. I think. I don't know.
Speaking of Knuckles, I'm facing Knuckles right now.
Oh, speaking of
Wow,
the devil.
what a coincidence!
Yeah, I'm going the right way.
Okay,
Take
right,
these spikes
guys.
in my butt because I don't give a fuck.
Really?
I got
Freaking!
this.
It's because I'm in the amusement park area for Sonic Rivals,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
and I already hate it so much. I already hate it so much because I've died so many fucking times. and lost to Knuckles so many goddamn times.
But dude, he's like the best of them, tougher than leather.
Yeah, he also knows how to rap, apparently.
Why the fuck is he black? SA 1 and 2.
It makes no sense. They have to have somebody, and they didn't want to make it. And they didn't want to make it Shadow because then they'd be called racist.
Why can't they make it Tails? Fucking
Okay, try and imagine Tails rapping.
done.
I'd rather.
Nightmare Fuel. Tails rapping.
That'd
Which
be-
Tails?
What do you wish Tails?
Sonic Heroes Tails?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes, Sonic Heroes Tails.
Oh God!
Dude, fuck these rock bitches.
No, it'll be Shadow the Hedgehog Tails.
Tails Adventure, the gritty reboot.
I don't even remember
Yeah.
Tails and Shadow the Hedgehog.
Tails and Shadow the
What stage was
Hedgehog.
he on?
His plane crashed.
Yeah,
Damn, fourth cast emerald.
his plane
What stage
crashed.
was it?
Whoop,
Getting the fourth Chaos Emerald.
Oh.
Which is funny
or
because in
something.
Generations you always get the damn fourth chaos emerald.
I know.